Hello and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be cooking from the brand new official Stardew Valley cookbook. Very excited for this one. I've been keeping my eye on it for quite a while and it's finally out. And we're going to start off with the shrimp cocktail. And to do this, I'm going to start off by roasting 1 pound of grape tomatoes. I'm going to place them into a baking dish. These have already been washed and rinsed and cleaned off. I also have 1 small shallot that's been thinly diced and 4 cloves of garlic that I've lightly crushed. I'm going to drizzle over about 3 tablespoons of olive oil and then give them a liberal sprinkling of kosher salt. Once these are liberally coated in the olive oil, they can go into a 325-degree oven where they're going to roast for 80 minutes. And I'm going to take them out about every 20 minutes just to give them a little bit of a stir. Make sure the garlic and the shallots aren't burning. After 80 minutes in the oven, the tomatoes have shriveled up and released most of their juices. So I'll add in a pinch of ground clove and a pinch of allspice. I have about 1/8 of a teaspoon of each in here, along with 2 tablespoons of tomato paste and 1½ teaspoons of honey. Once those have been stirred together, this now goes back into the 325-degree oven for an additional 15 minutes. The tomatoes are out of the oven and they are cooling down on the back counter. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the shrimp. In here I have 2 pounds of extra large shrimp that I've gone ahead and peeled, but I've left the tails on. These are going to go onto my cookie sheet. I'm going to drizzle the remaining 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And hit them with a good pinch of salt and a little bit of cracked black pepper. I went ahead and tossed the shrimp around in that olive oil to coat them, and I've laid them out in a single layer. These are going to go into a 425-degree oven where they're going to roast for about 10 minutes or until they turn opaque and are cooked all the way through. Once the tomatoes were room temperature, I went ahead and added them into a food processor and then blended them until they're smooth. The next thing to go in is 1½ teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce, 2 tablespoons of horseradish, and 2 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice. And the last thing to go in is about 2 to 4 dashes of your favorite hot sauce. The cocktail sauce is done, and it is a little on the thick side, and the book said that it would be thick. If you want it a little bit thinner, you can add a little bit of water to help thin it down, but I think for me this is going to be okay. I'm going to go ahead and stick it over in the refrigerator for about ½ an hour along with the shrimp, just so they can start getting cold. I've gone ahead and plated up a little bit of the shrimp cocktail, and now it's time for me to dive in and try it out. I will say the cocktail sauce is amazing. When I tried it out for seasoning earlier, it's so good. This is probably the best shrimp cocktail I have ever made. The sauce is rich and deep from roasting those tomatoes. You get the bite from the horseradish and a little bit of tang from the lemon juice. Overall, it's perfectly balanced and something I could see myself making over and over again. The shrimp are perfectly cooked. They have a nice roasted flavor from cooking in the oven. I think I like them that way over being boiled. Overall, an incredible dish and an incredible first look from the Stardew Valley cookbook. I definitely look forward to trying more of the recipes out from this cookbook in the future. But for now, that is going to be it for me for the day. If you guys have enjoyed this video, leave me a comment down below. If you tried this recipe out, let me know how it turned out for you. And as always, thank you so very much for joining me today. Happy Valker. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.